Okay, guys, hello and welcome back to the ProQuest in Stockholm at Alphaspel.
Whoa!
Welcome to a stream where we will talk some Swinglish with you, as you can tell.
We will indeed. So we're in the semi-finals now?
Yeah, and on screen we will soon have on the right side Tobias Lind playing André Pankhurst, and Tobias is an Oldhim player.
Yeah, and Andre is Stockholm's resident chain player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always, these players are usually in the top 8 at the different tournaments, especially the big ones.
Two extremely good players.
Yeah, which are also helping each other becoming better all the time. So they know each other quite well. They are constantly discussing the game, these two gentlemen.
And they did hug before the game.
Yeah, we had when they found out who they were playing, they said, "Oh no, it's you," and then they hugged.
Yep.
Yeah, and said it would be an interesting game, and I think so. I think Tobias is the only unbeaten today.
Yep. He went in 6-0 in the Swiss.
Yeah, and I'm guessing André was 5-1 or something like that.
Yes, Andre was 5-1 indeed.
Yeah.
So in our top 8, now we're in the semifinals. So four people have already left.
Yeah.
But we had 2 Viserai players.
Yeah.
We had 1 chain player.
Yeah.
We had 1 Oldhim.
Yep.
1 Bravo.
Yep.
1 Bravo star of the show.
Yep.
1 Prism.
Yep.
And 1 Lexi.
Yeah, I think it's fitting because people are asking me all the time, like, what's the meta in Stockholm?
Yeah.
And I say everything.
Yeah.
Because everybody is... we haven't had some players who felt they needed to start playing Prism because we had too few Prism players.
Yeah, and I think it was the same with Katsu for a while now. When Katsu got some new toys, everyone was like, oh, let's start playing some Katsu.
Yeah.
So before that, we had like 1 person playing Katsu.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I hear of other places where it's like, oh, no, we have a brute meta, and then you can just sideboard for the brutes.
I think that if you were to, like, today, obviously, we've had people from Gothenburg here, we have people from Norway, we have people from Finland.
Yeah.
But usually I think our meta is a little bit leaning towards Guardian.
Yeah, a little. I would also say Runeblades.
Yeah, sure. But I think we have more Guardian players than Runeblade players. At least when people pick like their favorite hero to play in tournaments, I think our top players lean towards Guardian in the end.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I would say so. And I'm guilty of being one of them. I am playing Starvo this weekend, but I'm also very comfortable on just Bravold.
Yes, the Bravold.
Yeah.
Is it Starvo or Bro Star?
I would say Starvo.
I like Bro Star.
Yeah, Bro Star is good.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a little bit more chill.
Did you like how I spelt it when I sent it in text form? When the O was just a star, so it was Bravo, but the O is a star.
Yeah, I think I was too stressed to realize, but I like it. I do.
Yeah, because you have been organizing a lot of this tournament. Not only did you drag all of the streaming equipment here, you also helped out fixing and like setting up everything beforehand. And
I made a document for players and put in rules and
made sure that we could pre-order our food. And then we got too many people, so we didn't get the food. But that was not your fault.
No. I have to say the restaurant here is really promising.
Yeah.
If you are in Stockholm, you should come to Alpha Bar and have some burgers. But it's a new place, so they haven't really started. They are doing a head start on everything, and we are very happy to be here and eating. But they will have more capacity in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think they really thought there was going to be 47 players.
No, it's amazing to see. Sure, we have players coming from different countries and cities here in Sweden, which is super mega fun because that means that the game is growing.
Yeah.
But also the Stockholm community is growing each week, and people showing up on an ordinary basis.
Yeah, I think we need here in Stockholm. We need to try to have more of these, beginner things.
Yeah.
We do have 2 Blitz events now every week. So
no, we have 1 Blitz event.
Sorry,
Dragon Slayer.
I meant the armory events, but 1 for Blitz and 1 for CC.
Yeah.
But we should probably try to see if we can have like beginners days, maybe
Yeah.
not weekly, but like once a month,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you know people play without legendaries and stuff like that. Because I think that's one threshold you need to get over. Even
Yeah.
if you're playing Blitz, if someone has like all the good stuff,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard.
We have a very good community in Stockholm, though. I'm part of it because I'm always trying to lend out stuff. So because I have something called Project Legendary, where I'm trying to collect all the legendaries. It's like Pokemon.
Let's not talk about Project Legendary on stream. then we will never get done.
Yeah. Have you seen my bag, by the way?
I have what's your bag? It's behind you.
Oh, good. Because there's all the legendaries.
Yeah, I mean I have an Arknight shard lying in my deck too, so I'd rather not lose it.
No,
Okay.
but what I'm trying to say is, if you're playing in Stockholm, it's a very good place to start playing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I think they are getting ready to play here.
So we have Chain against Oldhim.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this matchup?
I'm very bad at chain, but the old him is very defensive, but can hit back for quite a lot when it suits him.
Yeah.
We see Tobias just doing his tunic and then putting a spinal crush down in his arsenal. I'm talking low because they are just one wall away from us.
It's very true.
Yeah.
We also know that Shane can go very aggressive, but against the Oldhim, like Andre really need to, put in a really good turn. I think he's gonna pitch stack a little bit to make sure that like the later turns becomes really, really big.
Yeah.
But Shane is like both of these decks are quite complex, but Shane is such a hard deck to play.
Yeah.
I've been trying to play Chain more and more, but end of the day I'm just like, why don't I just play Viserai? Because I have more fun.
You don't have to think just as much. You still have to think a lot, I guess.
I think with Chain, you think a lot about like your game plan.
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna try to achieve this game.
Yeah.
These are the cards presented to me. This is how I build this into the like that one turn. When you have a lot of things coming in from into your banished zone and you just play everything. Whereby Viserai is more like micro decisions. It's like, okay, now this, how do I build a line on that?
Yeah.
If I do this, what happens then? But what do I know? Like, I'm not in the top 8.
Well, I would consider you one of the knowledgeable players here in Stockholm.
I like to read.
That's always good. So here we have the glooming, what's it called?
Gloom. No, it's the Gloom Veil.
Gloomvale,
Yeah. Okay. So he's played a Captain Call first.
And Tobias is just blocking it. Oldhim really likes to block things.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that he boosted the Gloom Veil, the Captain's Call, because when he creates, and that's the nice thing with the Gloom Veil for Chain, you can create the aura automatically every turn.
Oh, yeah.
So all these new cards that like it felt like they were for Viserai is really good in Chain.
Yeah.
I mean, they're also really good in Briar, because Briar does not have a problem creating auras. Yeah.
Runeblades, glory to Runeblades.
Even if she can only create one element of Earth. No. Thank you, LSS, for that.
Well, I played her up till then. Now I have to find my way back, and I haven't so far.
Now there's a lot of brewing going on with Briar to see like what the actual good deck is.
Yeah.
I think Briar is still a really good hero.
Yeah. So Tobias uses the Crown of Seeds to take away the arcane damage, and then let's see what he goes for here. So one of the tactics Oldhim goes for is to fatigue his opponents. Do you think that's an option against the Shane?
I think that's a pretty damn good option against Chain, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Andre is a really good player, so he's not just gonna, use his Soul Shackle every turn and grind away his deck.
Yeah.
But still, like, Shane needs to do that.
Yeah.
If he's gonna get through these enormous defenses of Oldhim, then I think that Tobias is a little bit lucky that he didn't have to face off another Viserai.
Yeah.
I know that that's one of his worst matchups.
Yeah.
But he did win over Magne in the Swiss, so...
Yeah, he's been playing really well. He was also in Oslo yesterday, and he didn't win, but he went to top 8 there as well. He's like we told you, these guys are really good players.
I think that Tobias have theory crafted a lot around Viserai.
Yeah,
to be able to get there
for sure. So
I mean, if you watch the is Australian finals, right? Where we had the Viserai against Oldhim, which was basically Oldhim doing nothing and just gaining life, and Viserai doing nothing and just gaining rune chants up until the point it's like, now it's time, and then it's the one turn. Oldhim goes down to 1 life, and then they like poke each other until someone dies.
How fun.
I mean...
so Tobias is playing the Frosthammer here, Winter's Veil, and he managed to get a Frostbite. Is that a problem for Shane?
I mean, it depends a little bit on the hand. Looks like Shane can block quite a lot.
Yeah.
Because when you start building up those soul shackles, then you get more things. You just keep like 1 blue card. Yeah. But here we see an Art of War, like one of the best cards in Shane probably.
Okay.
Because you banish an attack action, and that attack action will probably have Blood Depth, so it can be played from your banished zone. So it's basically drawing 3 cards instead of 2.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh. And then Shane wants to be able to give go again on his cards, because he only have like 1 thing that gives go again normally, and that's his Soul Shackle. Yeah. And then the Shane deck itself is usually built to have a lot of extra go again, so the captain calls in there is there to give go again. You play the Gloom Veils now, they can gain go again from just creating that Soul Shackle. You probably play some E-strikes and stuff like that. Yeah.
And now he has Art of War, which can give go again to attack action card.
Yep. And now he's pitching another card that actually can get go again. The Shadow of Urser.
Oh yeah.
Has the same thing, right? If you wait.
He's
No, he's doing it. Yeah. So that one has the same thing. Like if you banish a card, then it gets go again.
Ah, okay.
And then you play that card from your banish. So
of course he does.
This is a really interesting one. This is a new card from the latest set.
Yeah.
So it comes in for 7 if you built an aura this turn.
Oh,
so
and he did.
Yeah, this is one of those cards that they feel like they should be Viserai's cards.
Yeah.
But Shane has such an easy way of just gaining that 1 aura.
Yeah. It makes me kind of angry because there's ways to play Aura Bravo as well.
Yep.
But the auras it says that it has to be a non-token aura.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you have to play actual auras, and seismic token is a token aura, and that gets me mad because maybe it's broken if you can do that, I guess. But.
I mean, my Starway opponent got 20 seismic charge tokens from an Awakening.
That's nothing.
That's ridiculous. I think Starway is a really good match against Viserai. Yeah. But let's not talk about that now, because now we have Oldhim and Shane.
Yep.
So Oldhim, not surprisingly, is just going to block and take 1 damage.
Yep. Yeah, shipping away. Like it's not much damage in the game so far. It's 36, 37.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing, right? Shane also kind of likes to block.
Yeah.
Especially in the early game, because if you're going to get 2 cards into your banished zone from those soul shackles, then that's 2 cards that could have been in your hand if you were any other hero.
Yeah.
So then you keep your pitch, so you can pay for the things that might end up in your banished.
It's a very special way to play the game.
Yeah.
I kind of like it when we are discussing it now. It's so here comes the Gloomveil again.
Yep. So it's going to come in with go again.
And for 4?
I think he's only created 1 order this turn, right?
Yeah.
So it's a 3. Gloomveil is one of those cards, I think it's easier to activate everything if you're playing Briar or Viserai. Shane is just happy to have another 3 go again, though.
Yeah.
So. Shane used to be the master of go wide. He's still pretty good at going wide.
Yeah. I felt our natural champions Shane many times.
Yes.
Right. And he calls them the good guys as well, which
I mean, in the story, Shane is just some random dude who's like, oh, look at this cool Viserai guy. I'm gonna do things around where Viserai lives. He's just a cultist.
I see. Just a follower.
Okay, here we come in.
For 2+2.
2 and 2. 2 arcane, 2 physical.
It doesn't activate the... Oh, he doesn't. That's soul shackles. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm just trolling.
I kind of wanted to face off against Shane in this tournament because I'm trying out the new Runeblade card that lets you destroy auras if it hits.
Oh, yeah, right. It's in your sideboard, or...
Yeah. I sideboard in against Shane and against Prism. and I haven't faced off any of those this day.
No, no. You always have a vision when you come to a tournament and who you want to face off. And for me, it's like the only thing I didn't want to meet was a Dorothea.
Yeah, and you
yeah,
face off two.
Two first games. Yeah.
Just like I didn't want to face off against Dash and 2 first games.
But you took both.
I did.
Yeah, that's the difference.
But I've been practicing against Dash so much.
So Tobias is swinging here for Winter's Veil, Frostbite on hit, as you can see. Andre doesn't like that, so he is gonna block with equipment.
Equipment and Command and Conquer.
Yeah. Command and Conquer is not as good against Old Him or a Starvo because they can just take away their arsenal and not cry.
Yeah, I mean the Crown is amazing. I think it's a little bit better for Starvo probably.
Yeah.
That wants to consistently build these hands where you have one of each of the elemental types.
Yeah, it's amazing when you can just like pitch away what you don't need for something you need.
But for Old Him too, just to be able to build up that arsenal and then like sometimes you just draw more cards. Sometimes you just sit with a Tome of Fiendal and gain life. Sometimes you never know. You never know.
And I know Tobias really likes Crown of Seeds, and he is really good at pitch stacking.
Yep.
He is that's something he's working constantly on. So he's very very aware of what he has to get down there.
He said that my deck was trash because I shuffle it.
Yeah.
So I can't pitch stack.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but you know.
Well,
sometimes it's nice too because like when you're playing a very heavy pitch stacking deck.
Yeah.
And for those who doesn't know, like pitch stacking is when you consciously pitch cards that are not like the optimal cards for you right now to pitch, but you pitch them so they come up later. So you talk about your first cycle of your deck and your second cycle of your deck.
Yeah.
And when you come into the second cycle, that's when you want to have these cards. You can actually decide.
Yes.
And that comes from the built-in part of Flesh and Blood where they created it. So like if you pitch all your blue cards, later during the game, those are going to be the weaker attacks because your heroes are growing tired.
Yeah.
But in Tobias' case, he's pitching reds, he's pitching blues, he's pitching reds and yellows. And, you know, he's going to build the perfect hand later on.
And that's when you come to late game and you have to have those hands, then he's going to be... And it doesn't matter. He takes a few damage and he will still have enough HP to just take damage and hit you for insane amounts.
Yep.
We are probably going to see some fused oak and olds, I'm predicting.
Oh boy.
Yep. So let's see what's happening here.
So here we have a Shadow Puppetry. So it's going to give the next attack +1 and go again.
Yep.
And then going into a Bounding Demagon. And then we go into, we're going into our Revelin Runeblood. For Rune Chants.
The new card.
Sorry.
Which destroys all. So he has to use them.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Shane. He's going to attack with them.
Yeah.
He's not going to build up. It's only Visrai that wants to successfully build up these to get the big turn. Shane is just going to use them for extra damage.
Well, we just saw a Viscerai play this as well. So
they are so good.
Yeah. It was like I felt all the Runeblade cards was pretty spot on.
Yes. Yep. I think Guardian got the better cards in the latest set. But Runeblade, like all of them are really good.
Yeah. I'm not sure I agree. Like, sure, there were some good cards in the card.
Have I told you about the card called Bravo, Star of the Show? It's a hero card. So you don't even need to draw it. You just put it in front of you as you begin the game.
True.
It says,
it's already in play.
It says you get to build your deck with the biggest card pool of any hero.
Can access Guardian and Elemental and Ice and everything. Oh, it's beautiful.
And then we've called the President of Wraith, the third incantation of Bravo, where he's also going to be light and dark. No, Shadow.
Shadow. Yeah. Well, that's next set.
Yeah, he's also a ninja and a merchant.
Yeah, it's well. If the CEO has a favorite hero, it's gonna get some shit. Okay.
Guardian Warrior Ninja Bravo.
Oh God. Yeah, Crown of Seeds here. Like, we are gonna see this a lot. Tobias just pitch stacking, taking away damage.
So the interesting part here, I think, is that like how much have Tobias and Andre talked about how Tobias should play, and how much information does Andre already sit on because they've been training against each other.
Yeah.
So for Andre, he needs to figure out like how do I win this, but at the same time, like how is Tobias trying to win this?
Yeah.
That's a lot of information to have in your head when you've played 7 games of Flesh and Blood up until this game.
I wish we kind of had a mic where we could just go in and listen to the discussion as well, because I heard these two play and there's a lot of information being exchanged between them.
I wish we would have a mic in their head so we can listen to their thoughts.
Yeah, that would probably kill them though.
I mean,
if there was a microphone in their head.
I mean, Elon Musk is working on this.
Sure. I'm not sure he's going to go for a microphone. Maybe some kind of
more like a
synapse
microwave.
Microwave. Yeah.
All right. So we have a block with the rampart.
And he pitched for the rune chance.
Yep.
And
this
Andrea will call it a day.
Yep.
He Tobias took 1 damage.
Like against any other hero, this would be devastating of a turn.
Yeah.
And then Oldhim is like, yeah, I've been sleeping in the ice for 1,000,000 years. This is nothing.
Yeah.
He eats rune chants for breakfast.
Yeah.
As cereals.
I really like the defense reactions he has on his hero ability, where he can force you to put back a card.
Yeah, it's really good. Here we have a command and conquer. He's going for the arsenal.
Yep.
But Andre is on 3 soul shackles, so he could potentially block this out and just
be fine.
Yeah, it depends on how good of a card he has in arsenal. I don't think we saw what it was.
No.
And if we did, we have to whisper it.
So they don't hear.
I think, in all honesty, they are too focused on their game.
Yeah.
So listening to us to ramble.
Especially when we're rambling about everything.
Yeah. President of Wraith, Bravo.
Yeah. Ninja, Guardian, Light, Shadow.
I mean, if you're going to become president, you kind of need to be a ninja.
Yeah.
It was a command and conquer that took out the command and conquer from Arsenal.
Yeah, that's like Inception.
So Andre really wants to keep his hand here.
Okay.
Can he present a lot of damage?
Okay, he's doing soul shackles, 3 of them.
Yeah, so a Captain's Call and a Rebellion Rune Blood is gonna go out, but that's what's it called? The one that gives +3? Howl from Beyond?
Yeah, exactly. And here comes the Tome, Gregorian.
Staple in Runeblade.
Yeah.
Because for some reason they always want to play a non-attack action first and then do bullshit.
Also, you play it in Benji now, in the one turn kill version.
That deck is a meme deck.
I played it, of course.
Yeah, I also play it. Fill it with Razor Reflex and have a field trip. Okay, so here we see the Howl from Beyond. Next attack action is going to come in for +3.
Yep.
What will it be? It's quite an expensive card though. It costs 2 to give +3.
Well. Wait, he has the economy for it?
Yeah. Okay, so he's picking up Soul Shackle. He's gonna have go again. Alright, Unhallowed Rite. Can't see which color it is. I think it's red.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah, red. I'm seeing red.
You're seeing red?
Yeah.
Is it because you didn't hit the top 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, I saw red after I realized I was playing a second time during the in a row. I saw red.
We can play a game later this week when I play my Axe Dorinthia.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. I've been longing to meet that instead.
All right, so it's coming in for 6 then, I guess.
Yep.
And we're blocking for 3. And sink. I think it's a sink. It looks like a sink.
It looks like a sink. It is a sink.
Smells like a sink. Looks like a sink. But he seems to choose to not sink anything.
No.
Okay. We are pitching for Rune Chant.
Yeah.
With Viscerized Gloves that Shane borrows. And then we're coming in for Rosetta Thorn.
So 2+2, right? So 1 2+2.
Yes. So 1 instance of Arcane, 1 instance of 1 Arcane, 1 instance of 2 Arcane, and 2 physical.
Yeah.
That should be pretty easy for Oldhim to just block. Yeah. So he pitches. How much pitch value does Channel?
That's a blue.
It's a blue, so it takes all the Arcane away. And
does he have Arcane Barrier 2 of them? No. Yeah, he took away 2. Maybe he. I didn't see. Did he
Maybe.
crown it? The last one? Maybe.
Maybe.
So he's coming in for Frostbite on hit
Yep.
for 4.
I like how we have the Frostbite token under the hammer, and he just like slides it out.
Yeah, well, it's a good way. Actually, it's a good way to show like this is Frostbite
Yep.
if it hits. I kind of like it. I might copy it because when I play the game, I'm all about like making sure everybody knows what's happening.
Yep.
So I see some people when they're maybe doing Starvo and they don't put out the hero card. They just say, "Okay, I'm doing Starvo," and they're showing the cards,
Yep.
and then they take them back after revealing them. But it's so easy just to then reveal, put up Starvo, and you know.
Yeah.
It's there. And this is also, I might steal this actually.
Okay, so we're blocking with Ghostly Visit, taking 1.
Yep, and he gets there. I think he has taken, except for one time, he's taken the Frostbite every time.
Yep. I don't think that's too horrible for Shane, since you have so much
Yeah.
blue pitch. Okay, so we have an Eclipse. That's a card that's gonna live there.
Yeah, Tobias is checking this out. This is the legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So both the Shadow Heroes have a legendary card that lets you summon their like demon patron.
yeah. But it also says that you have to have like 6 blood depth.
6 blood depth is the Levia one.
Yeah.
She can only play it if you have 6 cards with blood depth in your banished zone.
Yeah.
Shane's, if I remember correctly, you need to have played 3 cards from your banished zone during the turn, and then you can play it.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
it was way easier before seeds were
Yeah.
banned.
Yeah.
So you just, I keep 3 seeds
Yeah.
and then take 3 damage, and then you can just get Urser out.
That makes sense, yes.
But Urser would be really good to get out because he attacks for free. And Tobias is gonna attack for 4,
Yeah.
and Urser has 6 lives.
Yeah, and he has
So-
to kill, like do all 6 on one turn.
Yep.
And also comes back and heals up, I guess.
Exactly.
So,
So you need to kill it in one go.
yeah.
Which like Tobias definitely have cards in his deck. Guardian cards have a tendency to hit for a lot. But that means that he needs to keep those cards.
Yeah, and that means that Andrea can get some damage in.
Yeah, so this can be huge. But here we see we block. Oh my god, we see a...
In front of us we have Starvo playing, just showing the cold fold Starvo,
Yeah,
which
and a
he...
cold fold chain.
Oh, he got it as a prize here.
Oh my
that's
god, that's so nice.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sure, Star of the Show, super cool card.
Yeah.
But I've heard that the President of Wraith card is gonna be like the cold foiling is actual gold.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of gold foil,
yeah.
these silly other cards will just cry. Okay, so Tobias is taking 1 damage there. Okay, after all of that,
And then we're gonna Rampart.
for a second time.
Yeah. I think Rampart is pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah.
Because Shane has a tendency to break his chain.
Yeah.
Pun intended. But yeah.
So what's that? It's a ghostly visit, or what was that?
It's an
I can't see.
boundless Demigon.
Ah, okay.
Because Shane can give go again to his sword.
Yeah.
It's any rune blade or shadow attack.
Okay,
So
okay.
even the weapon attack gets go again with the soul shackles.
Yeah.
Whereby our other rune blades have a tendency to attack last with the Rosetta.
Yeah.
Oh, now I did the smacking sound in front of your super nice microphones, and I could see the audio peak just go popping. Sorry for that at home.
Yeah. Jimmy is a professional streamer.
I'm not a professional
Producer,
streamer. I'm a professional producer, but not streamer. I have other people in my team that are way better at streaming than I do.
Well, maybe you should do it all. Like
Yeah,
kick
I mean-
them out, and then it's just you producing yourself.
Oh, you mean like the week leading up to this, when we had one person in our team at work sick,
Yeah.
and then Alex, they went away on vacation,
Yeah.
and then it was me and my colleague.
Yeah.
And we
well,
had like simultaneously streaming at work, one internal and one external stream, so it was quite busy.
Yeah, I can imagine. You're quite busy always.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it goes in ups and downs.
Yeah, as for all. As this match is not
No,
going. This is pretty
It feels like, you know, Shane is just throwing a bunch of bullshit. Have you seen the Moon Knight meme thing?
No.
It's like random bullshit go and he just throws different things at people.
Yeah.
That's basically Shane right now.
Yeah. Seeing what's sticking.
Yep.
Not much, I would say.
Okay, so now we have a Sting.
Yeah. Sting of Sorcery, every card he plays from here on is gonna hit for 1 arcane damage as well. Which was a super insane card when you were playing it in Briar, along with the Ball Light.
Yes, because how the rules are written, it becomes 2 arcane damage.
Yeah, so that was insane.
Yes. Still pretty damn good.
But it's gone now, so we don't have to worry.
I mean, we still have to worry about it, because doing an arcane damage with every attack you do, not a bad thing. Here's your Fanta, by the way.
We are not sponsored by this, but we are drinking it.
Yes. So, Coca-Cola Sweden.
Do you like the sound? Maybe we can do some ASMR?
Oh my god, it's loud.
Ooh.
Wow.
People at home, hydrate, it's important.
Yes. And Swedish Coca-Cola Company, please sponsor us.
Yes.
Alright, so he's coming in with another bounding. Gonna deal an arcane. I think that Tobias already pitched away the arcane damage.
Yep.
It's a blue pitch there.
He can still do
Sink.
crown, but he's just sinking this.
Yep. Because it's gonna come in for more than, if it's a red one, it comes in for 4. If you play the non-attack action, and it's being played from your banish zone, it gets stronger. Okay, so what else does he have there? He has another bounding, and then you have the invert existence that banishes a non-attack card from your opponent's graveyard to deal more arcane damage. It's like a wizard card.
Yeah, wizard. Oh.
It's an instant too, so it feels very wizardy.
Yeah.
I think that one and the lightning card, Runeblade card, that if you fuse it, you deal 3 damage, 3 arcane, is probably the most like wizardy of the Runeblade cards. Otherwise, it's just like a little bit of split damage, or you do one thing or the other, but these are.
I mean, it's Runeblades are like half measure wizard, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
There's a magic.
They did the first and second term in wizard school, and then they got kicked out. I'm gonna be a warrior now. Okay, so we're gonna pitch for some rune chants.
And we have Sting. No, Sting was before. Yeah. Never mind.
No, but Sting is still active. It's the same turn.
Yeah. Oh, he still has a lot of cards.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing cards from his banish zone like a madman now.
Yeah.
Oh, unhallowed rites. Yeah.
So
let's check the graveyard if he has a non-attack action. So like the Howl from Beyond, he can put it on the bottom of his deck. This is a card that was way better when you had the Seeds of Agony.
Yeah, because you just reintroduce them.
Because that also gave you a longer game plan with Chain. But I mean, Tobias is putting up pressure back, which is good. But I have a hard time seeing Shane taking this. He's just blocking. Block.
Yeah, and that deck is gonna shrink.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna exponentially disappear every turn, so.
Yep.
Alright, so he used the tunic counter to pay for the shield.
Yep.
That's when you have your shield in your front pocket of your tunic. You like flash it.
Makes sense. Also, when you're a big frozen warrior guardian.
Yeah, with a spring tunic.
Because you just melted.
Hey, exactly. If you've been spending like what 100, is it 1,000 years or something?
Something insane amount.
Yeah, frozen in a glacier, and then you're like, it's time to go to the Everfest. I'll put on my nicest tunic.
Yeah. You're not gonna keep on that old skin you've been wearing for the last 1,000 years. Yeah. It's quite smelly.
And then you go and buy some knickknacks.
Knick-knack-a-flack.
Knick-knack, brick-a-brack. I love that card.
Yeah, me too.
Like everything that's silly from Everfest, I love it. And here we come again. Winter's Wail, presenting Frostbite on hit.
Yes, as usual. There's a lot of ice in this deck.
What? Yeah, so Andre kept a couple of cards in his banish zone.
Yeah.
I think that he's trying to get that Ursa out.
Oh yeah, that's what he's going for.
And to be fair, like if you can put up enough pressure Tobias' hand, so he can't swing back with something enormous,
Yeah.
then you can still, take a little bit of damage because he's gonna swing with the Winter's Whale. It's gonna be 4. You can block it with your 2 pieces of equipment, like here. And I think Henri actually planned for this because he took the blood depth damage, so he went under him in life total. So it activated the skull cap.
That's
Some high level play.
yeah,
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, now we got
Oh, God.
6 cards, and that's gonna be.
Oh god. Yeah.
Well, let's see. Not too many hits,
No.
but I think we are enough to see
Bruiser, maybe.
But it's also the thing, like you still need to present pressure on this turn,
Yeah.
because if Tobias is allowed to keep a good big attack,
Yeah.
he can just smack that into Ursa.
Yeah. And,
Because you're not allowed to block when you attack Ursa.
Yeah.
If you can deal 6 damage, it's gonna be gone. Back to Demon Home.
Do you think there will be a card in the future that's gonna be able to block for your familiars?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a Bravo card.
Volda. Volda is familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be his, campaign chief for his presidency.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
No, obviously this is super interesting, but I think Andre is gonna think a little bit here. So on a tangent, I think that why we've seen the allies is because we've seen in the source book that Necromancer is one of the classes.
Yes.
So we will probably see a class that creates a lot of like small allies later down the line, and that would probably be the Necromancer. That feels. Yeah. And I think that James White said in an interview that like all of the things that are in that book is gonna come out, because in the book it says that like these may or may not become heroes. But in an interview a couple of months, or like last month, I think, he said that like all of these are coming out eventually.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward for the Bard. It will probably just be a young hero.
And have you thought about the fact that the Runeblood incantation have verse counters on it? So it comes into play with 3, 2, or 1 verse counters, and those are the ones you tick down when you get your rune chance. Because it's an incantation, so like hombola hombola. And that's probably what the Bard will have too. Like, cards, you play them out, they tick down, they do different stuff. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I haven't considered that. That's interesting.
Come to think of it, we also have the, what's it called? The card that you play and then it blocks the next 4 damage or 3 damage or 2 damage.
Yeah, the Guardian card?
No, the generic card.
Which one is that?
It stays in play until you're dealt damage, so it prevents it, or it just keeps being in play if you keep on playing non-attack actions.
Yeah. I don't remember what the name is.
Because that's also something like melody or song or something like that. So that might also be a hint on what the Bard do. As long as they keep on playing, their music just goes up and up. It's gonna be cool. There's a lot of cool things. All right, so let's focus on the game. We have a Art of War, which is great because that's basically just fuel for chain. We have a Demigon coming in with +3. We have some blocks, but it's like we're not pushing through damage.
It's hard. It's hard. Like all him. This is what he does.
Are you talking to Alex?
Yeah.
Is Alex complaining about us casting?
No, he asked if Sweden is winning, and I said maybe.
Say follow the stream, damn it.
Yeah, exactly what I told him.
Very good.
So we have 20 minutes left of this round. I guess they will have to play until done. So
I don't think we have a timer in.
Yeah, why is there a timer then? Oh yeah, for the blitz. Never mind me. There's also a blitz army going on, so we have no time limit on this.
No one cares about blitz right now.
Yeah, they will fight until death.
Okay, so did he? Oh, he cracked the Etherweave to get some resources.
Yep.
This is gonna be a big turn, but I don't think it's gonna be enough, right?
No, it doesn't seem like he has enough in there, but I don't know.
Okay, so
they are discussing it. So Shane.
Okay, so we have a go again on this one with the Soul Shackle. It's gonna come in for 4. This ghostly visit.
Yep.
Hello.
And a Ghostly Visit, you can play it from...
Yeah, it's a shadow card. You can always play it from your banished zone, and it has blood depth. So if you don't,
You take damage.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good one too.
But Shane is like those kind of like pain cultists. So you kind of like it. Like,
Yeah. So Tobias is realizing this might be happening,
Yeah.
so he's checking out what Ursur does.
Was that a cold foiled Ursur?
I think it was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, Andre would be the one to have it.
That's a... oh, sorry, my voice.
Yeah.
That was a promo card you got from Alpha Investment, I think. If you bought like a...
Yeah. Andre is actually from New Zealand, right?
Yeah, but Alpha Investment is US.
Oh, right. Okay. Never mind. But still, this game is from New Zealand.
It is indeed.
So I'm guessing he was in on it from the beginning.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, there was some really sweet promos of this game in the beginning.
Yeah, I wish you would have been like joining them, but yeah.
I mean, I think I bought one of the first boxes from Alphaspel.
Oh, you
when
did?
you had a lot of like buy a box promos. So my foiled Viscerai is from that. That's sweet. I have a cold foiled Nebula Blade, stuff like that.
That's impressive. Now I started last year because Alex sold it to me, and what he used, because he wrote to like 5-6 people, giving them different like, why should you play this game? For me, he said like, oh, it's very fun and fast-paced game, and also its short name is Fab, like fabulous, and I was in.
Yep.
I was like, yep, that's fabulous.
Yep. They definitely thought about that.
Yeah.
Especially if you just look at Bravo, the epitome of fabulous.
For sure. So we have Shadow of Ursur being played here.
Yep.
And I'm guessing it has go again.
Yeah, because he banished that Howl from Beyond.
Yep.
Which is not bad, because then you can play the Howl from Beyond. This is going to be a big turn.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see Ursur, right?
Yeah, we will probably see Ursur in the end of this.
Demon Papa.
Papa?
Yep.
Puppy? So here, okay, he's checking Tobias.
Yeah, probably to see how many D-reacts he have left in.
Yeah, probably like 20 left or something, I don't know.
You can't play that many red. Unless you're a Room Blade. Then you have 2 extra really good ones.
Well, I think he's doing at least all Fate Foreseen and all Sink Below.
Yep.
And maybe Staunch Response?
Probably Staunch Response.
Yeah. And then he has his own personal defense reactions on his hero.
Yep.
And he's probably doing Staunch Response in blue as well.
Yeah. But Tobias have 2 cards in hand and nothing in arsenal, right?
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of things to commit to this turn.
No.
But it must be over soon. I think Andre have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if those are blue, he can still play. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's not over yet.
No.
I think that's an unhallowed right. Not sure. We will see. Might be a blue one.
So here's some math going on for you.
Yeah,
Andre is checking everything.
That's some great pitch twitch.
Pitch twitch. Yeah, he does that a lot. Like preparing, like, am I going to do this? Checking once, 2, thrice.
I do that when I block.
Yeah.
If I'm just blocking with 1 card, and I'm like, I really don't need this card, but it could be nice. And then I'm like, I'm gonna tap it in front of my opponent.
For a while.
You can also see if they care.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I really want you to block. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna block them.
Yeah, my poker face in this game is so bad. I tell my opponents, oh, I'm gonna have a bad turn when I get cards. And they're like, oh, really?
Oh, no. You shouldn't do that.
No, I realized. So now I'm trying to mix it. So sometimes I say it when I have a good hand as well.
Next level.
Yeah.
Next level.
Reverse. So he took 4 damage.
Yep. And then shield comes back.
Yep.
And here he goes. Eclipse time.
Eclipse. And Ursur comes in for 6, I guess.
I don't think he has to go again now. Right?
Okay. But he comes in to play at least.
Yes.
Yeah, that card looks so cool.
Yep.
Like compared to the Ursur tokens I have.
Yep. All right.
At least it's a full art. I'm not sure it's cold foil, but it's a full art for sure.
I think the only promo is the
okay,
cold
yeah,
foil,
then yeah.
I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
Yep. That was
quick.
Short.
I have come to this world to devour mankind. Oakenold, bam. It's almost
You
like...
should be doing radio theater.
Right. It's almost like Oldhim is one of those guardians that kept Ursa from coming into race before.
Yeah, see.
Yep.
This is like a whole story going on here.
It's great. They're doing great. If I were to talk to them about this, I don't think Tobias would appreciate it. It's like, don't care about the story.
Well, actually, he did a meme deck with Bravo from when
yes.
Valda came out, which was a story about how Bravo met Valda and fell in love.
Oh yeah, it's true.
So,
But that's not the official canon, is it?
No. But I think he's still interested in some of this.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was a quick turn from Oldhim. It's like,
Yeah.
be gone, demon.
Be gone, demon.
I mean, seriously, he needs to do that because that's such a good card otherwise.
Yeah.
Because if Andre would have had that out and also been able to just pressure his hand, then it's like, do I keep cards in my hand to take out Ursa, or do I? But I think that what Tobias did this turn is that he calculated that Ursa is going to come, so I can't commit these cards. I need to have this to smack into that dumb demon.
Yeah. He played it right, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he took 4 damage, and then. Like,
how can these players still be on 25 and 23?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I think that Shane is losing the longer this goes.
Yeah. But
depending on how the pitch stacking has been going on Andre's side, we haven't really taken notice of that.
No.
It might be that he has pitched and prepared for this like giant turn.
Yeah.
You know, like a true Sherlock Holmes moment.
Yeah, well, Andrea would probably be one of the, like we talked about Tobias doing this, but Andrea is also, like we told, a really good player. Now something is going on the phone here.
Now they're trying to figure out how to turn off Spotify. Because since we're streaming to YouTube, we don't want YouTube algorithm to pick up that we're using.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm not singing right now.
We're banned immediately.
Yeah, for other reasons though.
All right. You can see that the players are getting more and more anxious because they are hitting the table more and more. The camera is more shaky. Yeah, well, sorry about that, everyone.
Yeah, but it's kind of an interaction. Okay, so Tobias is blocking a lot here.
It's what we call hela havet stormar in Swedish. Stormy seas.
Stormy seas.
Okay, time to check. How many Oakenolds? How many defense reactions?
I still think that the one taking most damage during this game is my back.
Yeah, these shares are horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have the worst position right now.
Yeah, my lower back is not great right now either. Back to the game.
So, blocking out the Ghostly Visit.
Yep. And the Ghostly Visit would have had go again because of the Shadow Puppetry.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is why he's checking his graveyard, right? He
Yeah.
wants to see how many non-attack actions, so he can banish that with Invert Existence. And
also an Oldhim. Oh, he can ban both types.
Yes, but I think
Oakenold, I mean.
Yep. But I think you need to banish a certain amount of something to deal the arcane damage.
Ah, I see.
I played it once or twice.
Yeah.
But I said I don't really play Chain.
Invert Existence. Yeah.
Invert Existence.
I have it in my trading pair.
Your trading perm.
Perm.
Binder.
Binder. Yeah.
Trading perm.
Yeah. Some Swinglish for you guys.
Välkommen till svenska strömmen allihopa. Oh my god, someone's gonna find this, like, you know. People from the US is like, oh, how did the Swedish ProQuest go? What?
Oh, they even have commentators.
What
Cool.
the hell are these people talking about?
Okay, here comes the shackles. And
I mean, if LSS wants us to go to the Pro Tour and be casting, I can talk about the background story of Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
Can I have my separate stream?
So he got all those cards and he got 2 cards to keep there. That's not great, right?
No. That could have been better.
Yeah.
And that's making me think, like, how much have he pitch stacked? How much of, you know, a mind game is this? Because it might also be that the rest of them are coming next turn.
Yeah.
One day.
Might be.
Okay, so we get another.
Shadow of Ursa.
So Riftbind going out into the banished zone means that he wants to play a lot of non-attack actions.
Yeah.
Because Riftbind gets +1 for each non-attack action you've played before.
Cool.
And you can play it from your banished if you play the non-attack action.
Yeah.
But right now we are on 0, so we'll see. Okay. This is interesting. So we're gonna talk a little bit more quiet now, in case they can hear us in there.
Yeah.
But isn't that the Flock of the Featherwalkers in hand?
I didn't see, so I will trust you. Oh, yeah, it is.
So I think this turn is a build-up turn, where he wants to end with a quicken token.
Yes.
So he can go really beep wide next turn.
Yeah.
So Miniwism is gonna let you go fine. No, wait. Yeah, the attack is Miniwism, right?
Yeah.
And then you
Belittle.
Yeah. I thought you tapped your forehead. You're like,
Big brain.
Big brain.
Big little.
Belittle brain.
Belittle.
The little brain. I'll make you a promo card.
Thank you. I need it.
All right. So we're ticking up. There's gonna be 9 cards from those soul shackles next turn.
Yeah.
But he needs to keep on okay.
He pitched it?
He pitched it.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
No quicken token for him.
Andre is a better chain player than both of us, so he's taking the correct decisions.
I wouldn't even try to guess if this is the right thing to do. So.
But like, it must feel a little bit hard right now.
Yeah.
You know, sure, the life total is going down. Sure, there's going to be a lot of soul shackles next turn.
Yeah.
But it's still 16 life. We've seen like Tobias take 2-3 damage a turn at maximum.
Yeah. Well, Tobias is down to 16 now.
Yeah.
So there's something happening at least. He wanted to keep his hand.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no, Shane. Oh no. Is all this pitch stacking gonna pay off?
Yeah, probably. Like first time I was actually, when Tobias just started out with Oldhim.
Yep.
I was his first practice match.
Oh.
He theorized about how he was going to play, and I was beating him silly with my Bravo until endgame, where his pitch stack just came and blew me up.
Yep.
So
Fun.
Yes.
One day there will be a card that forces your opponent to shuffle their deck, and Tobias is kind of like table flip and walk out of this game.
That will be a good day.
But it is not this day. This day we nimbleism.
So nimbleism will give a plus to cost 3 or higher, right?
Cost
2 or higher.
No, cost 1 or less.
1 or less.
Nimbleism is the one that.
It's sluggism. That's the other one. Yeah, nimbleism is the one going down. Yeah.
So now he's playing a Riftbind, and Riftbind itself is also going to get +1 from just playing the nimbleism. So it's +4 to the Riftbind, and it's probably a red one, so it's for 7 now.
Oh, yeah. So he's turning on the heat.
Oh, is that a staunch response?
Yep, it is, and it's red.
Yeah. So where does 2 damage come from? Have you played things earlier that we didn't notice, and he has taken them away from the chain? Probably.
Some arcane damage, maybe.
No, I think that he might have played more non-attack actions, right?
Yeah.
And it was bigger, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wish we could look at the replay, but we don't have the technology on this HP laptop.
Yeah. This I got this today on my computer at home. We would have a rewind.
Yeah. Be kind, rewind.
Yeah.
Okay, Seeping Shadows pitch to do shenanigans. We come in with the Riftbind. Tobias does some kind of weird hand movement, cursing the cards.
And he is just blocking with his Oldhim. I mean.
Yeah.
I say Oldhim.
I mean,
but
it's him on the picture.
Yeah, but it's not an Oldhim specialization.
No, we all know that Bravo started the show loud playing.
Yeah, but it's good to remind you guys.
If you want to play every card, play Bravo.
Yeah, not every card. There are some Runeblade cards we cannot access.
That's true. It's true.
Like I was just thinking, like I would like to play Sting of Sorcery on my on my Bravo.
Andre was just counting his deck. It's running low. It might have been Tobias asking too. We don't know.
Yeah, but I was figuring it would be low. I mean, he's up to 9.
Yep.
Soul Shackles.
I think we're gonna Tobias pass back over. Here we go. that seems like a good. But is it gonna be enough?
I mean,
is it gonna be enough?
I don't know, but Tobias has 11, so it's not impossible.
No. Do you believe?
I actually think Tobias will have this in the end. It might come up to what I can't read which cards he got here, but it would probably depend on it. It seems like he hit a lot more now this turn.
But I mean, this is a turn, right? He needs to win now.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I don't think Tobias is gonna have a problem between the shield, his ability to block the 2 damage from the thorn.
Yeah.
It's like he basically needs a blue card a turn.
Yeah.
To just stop that.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's not like Tobias is running low on cards.
No, he's definitely not.
Pitched most of his deck, so it's back there.
Like you do against Arcane, I guess.
I mean, sure. And as you do.
As a guardian.
When you're old him.
Yeah, as a guardian, I would say.
Old him is probably the most guardian of the guardians.
Well, he was the original gangster.
Bravo heard stories about old him when he was a kid growing up.
Yeah.
Young Bravo.
I want to be just as cool, pun intended.
Ooh, yeah. Cool and grounded.
Yeah.
I'll see myself out.
Yes. So that was the stream for today.
Yeah. Is he the coolest guardian on the earth?
Oh my god, let's stop now. Yeah, so there's math going on, people. So here comes a pitch soon, maybe.
If you play this other little-known card game, Magic the Gathering, you usually say math is for blockers, but that's not true in this game.
Okay, yeah. I said I don't play it.
Math is for everyone in Flesh and Blood.
Yeah. Not everyone.
Way more inclusive. Way more inclusive.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
You heard me, Wizard of the Coast.
Which class would you say is the most counting? Is it Kano?
No, I mean it's definitely Merchant because you need to count all of your copper tokens and silver. It's like thank you.
Sure.
It's probably Kano and Blitz, right?
Yeah. It's always like 3 minutes of them thinking about what they're going to do.
Yeah, I heard someone say earlier today that every turn is a combo turn when you're playing Kano. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Okay.
We're starting. Okay.
So we got the result from the other semifinal.
All right.
So Italo just lost with his Viserai against the Lexi.
All right.
So we have Lexi in the finals.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do we know if it's an Ice Lexi or a...
Do we know if it's an Ice Lexi or it's an Ice Lexi?
All right.
Yeah, that's scary. That's a lot of control and disruption.
Yep. Yeah, I faith.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
do not like to discard cards.
So we have a Quicken token coming out here from...
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. And now we're reading on creepers.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit late to read on creepers. No, he knows what creepers does. He's just reading up. He's just
seeing if we can call the judge on him. Okay.
All right.
So pitching a Channel Frigid Lake for shield.
Tobias is blocking the Quicken token now.
I think the Feather Walker isn't hitting for much, so yeah, he's blocking that out.
Yeah. So, okay, we keep on blocking.
Yeah, he's showing some kind of gang sign. Guardian gang sign, maybe.
Yeah. Is it, hand signs from Naruto? Yeah. So it's the Guardian Ninja coming. All right. Blocking the first. But that's still gonna give us the Quicken token.
Yep. And that's what?
Like right now, these are two high-level players. They've played against each other a lot. Can you imagine how much math is going on in these fine gentlemen's head right now? Yeah. Have you seen, from the Hangover movie when he has all the numbers going in front of him? This is what's happening right now.
Yeah, that goes around a lot.
Okay, so we play a Howl from Beyond, +3 on the next attack. I don't think he runs anything but the red ones.
Yep.
Because
Makes
why
sense.
would you?
Yeah.
Yellow cards? Bleh.
Bleh. Just we are not priest players.
No, very true. Okay. Is it gonna be enough? I wish I could see Tobias' face, because usually you can just like you look at his face and you see if it's like, is this cool or is it not?
Yeah. So Tobias' plan should be just to block as much as possible, survive, and then keep on blocking, I guess.
I mean, if he survives this turn, then I don't think Andre can win, because he's gonna take a lot of damage from the
Blood Depth.
yeah, and then he's gonna be able to draw the cards that he has pitched this turn, and that's what he needs to play with. Maybe he has, that's his plan, taking a little bit of blood depth, having another turn after this, forcing Tobias to block out with his entire hand.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna have enough life to even like with a whale hit take a frostbite, and then he's pitched 2 blues already.
True.
So
He put a hull from beyond there on the bottom.
Yep. So that's when you attack with the unhallowed, right?
Yeah.
You get to take a non-attack action with blood depth.
There's a lot of screaming going on.
Yeah. Death metal chain.
Yeah. Yeah, he is the kind of death metal hero for sure.
Definitely. Okay. We block with a Macho Grande.
Yep.
One of the coolest new art.
Both art and name, I
Yep.
would say.
And it's a really good card.
Yeah, it is. It's actually one of Tobias' favorite cards. He closed out a lot of games
Yep.
with that card.
It's crazy to just have Dominate built in.
Yep.
When we played the training for the farewell to Welcome to Wraith draft,
Yeah.
he also drafted a deck which was basically as much Dominate as he could find.
Yeah.
But that was when I had my Super Bravo deck.
Your super Bravo deck.
Apparently getting like your entire deck with just good blue Guardian cards and then having a Crippling Crush
Yep.
is pretty good in Limited.
It is very good.
That is the only time I played Guardian.
Well, you had a good experience, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, we block with shield. Donk.
For 2.
Yep.
And coming in.
Come in for 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just trying to force out cards from Tobias' hand now.
Yeah.
Tobias is on 6.
Yeah.
I wish I knew Shane more.
Yeah.
See if I could see, is this gonna be enough? So he pitches away 1 and he takes 3.
Yeah.
Down to 3. Yeah.
Down to 3,
Sit
and
up
he
in-
is keeping 1 card in hand, so I'm guessing he's gonna come with the hammer. But if he does, he
But-
won't have a crown next.
Yeah. Is Andre's hand empty now? It's hard to say because
Yeah,
both of them keep on like putting their hand down on the table.
Yeah. So, okay.
Okay, no, he takes the blood depth, I think. Yep, that goes down. Yep.
There you go.
This was close, but I don't think it was close enough. Not enough arcane damage dealt, so the creepers can creep away into the graveyard.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I mean, not really. He needs to close it out next turn.
You think he can? So
I think so.
Tobias is skipping his arsenal and coming for a frostbite on hit.
I think this is the thing, right? If Tobias would have been on 2,
Yeah.
then Andre would have presented a way more threat with the Rosetta Thorn.
Yeah.
But now on 3, he can take the 2 arcane from it, block with a card.
Yeah.
So it's just 1 card to survive the Rosetta Thorn, and then he can commit 3 more cards to stop the rest. If Tobias has drawn, no, this was his only hand. He can't have a. We'll see. We'll see what he draws.
Yeah.
If he gets a defense reaction, obviously that will help too. I don't remember how much damage the Seeping Shadow does. The card that's on top of Andre's banished there,
Oh, right.
but it
yeah.
can be played from the banished zone. Obviously, that's why it's there. pinging him for damage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he takes damage and takes the
Yeah.
frostbite token
We
again.
will see if this is over. I wish I knew this matchup better, so I could tell everyone at home that this is over or not.
Yeah.
But I think this is over. I
Yeah.
don't think he's
I
going to
think I
present enough
saw a
damage.
spinal crush in Tobias' hand.
I mean, YOLO.
YOLO. Yeah.
Okay, we will see.
So Tobias wants to have many blues with block for 3 or more on his hand now.
Yep. And now I think Andre is going to take some time thinking over this.
So
And this is the problem right now. He needs to think of both like every card in Tobias' hand being a blue card that can potentially pitch away.
yeah.
He needs to think of them as 3 blocks. He needs to think of them as potential 4 blocks. So there's a lot of math going on right now.
Yeah. So he doesn't come into a situation where he's not ending up killing him, and
Yeah, but I think it's going to be hard
for Tobias,
for Andre.
for both of them.
Yeah, who knows? It's also the frostbite. Like, frostbite is annoying.
It is annoying. At least there's no channel Frigid Lake out.
Ah, it's true.
That would be even more annoying.
I mean, he's pitched that before, so we know it's going to come back.
Yeah. Well, I
It's not going to be needed.
yeah. Playing Channel Frigid Lake is one of my favorites, especially when you can follow up with Ice Hammer. It's beautiful.
I hate that card. I think that's the most annoying card that Starbook can have.
Yeah.
It's such a good sideboard card, if nothing else.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, very powerful. Shuts down most aggressive archetypes.
Yeah, because they have the double pitch for everything.
Yeah.
Not double, but yeah.
Like, for Warrior, it's devastating when you have a lot of like, oh, but I'm going to pay 0 to get +3, and I'm going to pay 0 to get +3, and then all of a sudden it's like, no. I'm going to do nothing. Look
forever.
Look at the nice vistas of Lake Frigid.
Okay.
Nice.
So here we go.
Yeah, sorry everyone at home that sometimes we just get tired because I think both of us need like been talking for way too much today and going into this, but yeah.
And my morning started 4:30 because I'm a train driver.
That's madness.
So yeah, I've been up for a while.
All right. So we're coming in for 6, I think.
Yep. 4.
Or 4? Was it just a
I don't know.
small one?
Tobias showed us a 4 at least. So is it no, he's just paying for the shield.
Shield blocks for 1. Oh.
Fate Foreseen.
Oof.
He leaves it there.
Yeah.
And then 2 + 2.
2/2.
He
We
can
go again.
He's paying for 1, and
He's gonna block the physical.
Oh, he doesn't want to.
He definitely wants to block the physical.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Maybe he can also pitch.
He wants to keep his cards. I think that's what I mean.
Yeah, but I think that he wants to block because otherwise.
Yeah, of course. But now he's down to 2, so now there's a bit like.
But he has the crater fists too, right? Yeah, so he could block with those 2.
Where are the Crater Fist, by the way?
Or isn't it?
No, it's actually been used because he had it there. So
Okay.
they are not in the play anymore.
All right.
He has the tunic for 1.
Yeah.
So he takes Blood Depth and Arsenal and pass because Tobias really wants to. Like Oldhim wants to have that Arsenal.
Yeah.
And he at least 1 defense reaction.
No, isn't that a Command and Conquer?
No, he had Fate Foreseen, I think.
Yeah. Then I think this game ends now.
Maybe.
Shane wish he could give the Blood Depth to Tobias. Done.
It should be a super card, transferring all Blood Depth over to your opponent.
My god, that would be horrible.
I mean, you are a Rune Blade and you sacrifice stuff, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So you can sacrifice your opponent.
Yeah, you put all the bad stuff in their home.
Okay. Tobias is checking the card. What is it?
It's an Howl from Beyond again.
Okay.
It's the one he puts on bottom because he uses
the Shadow of Ursa. So that one gets plus to this one.
So it's gonna come in for 5.
Oh, and he has. Yeah. Okay.
Says 5 go again. But that shouldn't be a problem for Tobias. He's gonna pitch, he's gonna shield, and then he's gonna, if you were right, he's gonna play a defense reaction.
Yeah, but that is a defense reaction.
It is a Fate for Yeah, that's fully blocked.
Yeah.
Block is good, as Niklas says.
Yeah, block is good.
All right. This is
For the millions of viewers who doesn't know who Niklas is, he's our local Dash player.
Yeah.
Great guy, and a childhood friend of yours.
Yes. We met when he was 4 years old and I was 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we block with Command and Conquer, we pitch for, and it's over.
Yeah, and Tobias takes it.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Not enough pressure. He sits there, and like now Andre is not gonna have anything left in his deck.
Yeah.
And Tobias can just finish it out with casual hammer to face.
Casual hammer to face until dead.
Yep.
Yeah, and blood depth, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor Chain.
So,
Just wait for him to die.
we will have 2 Tales of Aria champion heroes in the finals.
Yeah.
We will take a break here and get back to you in a short while. Thank you.
See you in a bit.